Okay, so this video is for Monday, April 26th. It'll be week 5. Week 5, we are only preparing for our finals for the following week. All right. Oh, before I forget, if you all get my my evaluation, for those of you who get my evaluation, I think I'm only evaluated in 2 classes. I don't know which ones they pick, and of course I never know. So I would highly encourage you, and I would be eternally grateful if you commented in the in the evaluations, and if there's specific things that you really like online, like the YouTube, as you all know, I was highly criticized originally when I started YouTube, and then of course everybody else did YouTube because of the pandemic, but it's been a great medium and platform in order to deliver instructions. I would really like for you to comment on that, if you enjoyed it. So anything positive is great. Any constructive feedback would also be, very much appreciated. I ask you, please do not, no personal attacks, because people think that constructive criticism is complaining about me and how horrendous I am or whatever, and that's not constructive criticism. Okay, when you do an evaluation not based on personality and not based whether you like them or not, but whether they met their criteria and their requirements, and if they did, whether you like them or not is irrelevant. Okay, so I am most definitely open for constructive feedback. But I think that our class ran really smoothly. There's reasons why I do what I do the way I do them, and basically it's really, really a lot to sort of help you all. Okay, so be mindful of that. But if you all have evaluations, I would love for you to, to fill them up. And of course, if you guys give me really great marks, that'd be great. Right, and so I thank you very much. I will do a follow-up final video, okay, but this isn't it. This is just to tell you that today's the video. There will not be a daily upload today or this week. We're done with the daily uploads. Make sure that you, excuse me, that was really rude of me. Make sure that you check your grade and that it is accurate and correct. I think that I did all the corrections last night. I'm gonna upload this like Sunday evening, because Mondays are always really heavy traffic for YouTube. So last time it took me like half a day, and I had to take it down, and then I had to use another device to upload the video because it wasn't uploading. So I didn't want that to happen next day, so on Monday. So I'm gonna upload this on Sunday. I'm doing this on Sunday. So if there's anything that is pending, according to me, I already graded everything, but there's maybe people that I sort of missed. So make sure that if you are missing a grade because life happened to you, that you sort of check, that I've corrected it. If I have not, please send me a Teams chat like immediately. Don't wait till next week on Friday, right? And tell me that I didn't correct it, because I'm not going to correct it. Okay, so it's up to you to understand and to check your grade and to make sure that if you're missing anything and that you were approved because you had something happen to you, then you get that in. Okay, I usually do leave all my laters till the end because, well, you're late, so I need other stuff to get done, and there's other grades to get done, and so it's just easier for me. Laters, as I've mentioned, it's hard because I have to go back to an individual student, look them up, and then see what grade it is. And can you imagine? I mean, you all have about 2 grades per week, so it's quite a bit. Okay, so it's a bit cumbersome. So that's why it takes a while, and that's why I sort of have to make sure that I do it all together, so that way I try as least as I can to make errors, because that way I make sure that I double check and cross-reference whether I got everybody or not. So according to me, I sort of got everybody tonight, or will be getting everybody tonight. If you see that there isn't a great correction with whatever it is that I needed to correct, please send me a Teams chat, okay? What else? There will be a Teams meeting probably on Tuesday, so we'll do that. And then, of course, there'll be a discussion board this week as well. So the only thing that's going to be pending for you this week is going to be a discussion board that is not going to be graded, but you're required to comment on it. Remember that you need to comment on 2 other colleagues. And then, of course, you need to comment on this video, which is not going to be an upload on SU. It's just going to be a comment on YouTube. So no upload at all this week, okay? And this week is about preparing for your finals and getting getting everything ready. And then, of course, wrapping up the semester for us. And so we're just tidying everything up, okay? I thank you very much. You guys have been extraordinary, and the quality of work has really gone up and has been really high level. So I very much appreciate that, because that's exactly where I wanted you to be. I don't want you to have to hound you or whatever. I want you to be able to reach the standard that is required, whether that person requests it or requires it or not. It is who you are, and it represents who you are, and you should always be professional and do the best that you can and turn in quality work always. It doesn't matter. It represents who you are, and if you get used to a very high standard for yourself, then you will proceed and be very successful in life. If you're making up excuses, if you blame people, I had some students, they're like, okay, fine, give me a 0. I don't give grades. You guys earn them. Okay. So, and if you have whatever you have, it's your doing. Okay. So it is only when you take full responsibility that you move forward and that you become the best version of yourself, whether it be personal, professionally, or socially. Okay. Because that's what we have to achieve. And, and if you're wanting to get into the nursing program and you don't get your stuff done, there's always issues or excuses or whatever, or, whatever program you need, that's not going to cut it at that level. Okay. So if you're having trouble with me right now and you're wanting to expand and you're wanting to go further up in your education, you're going to have a lot of trouble, because if you can't meet me and meet the needs and requirements of my class, you're going to most definitely be having a much harder time to sustain the quality and the level of requirements in a higher level academia than you are here. So you better go through this, start getting used to the pace, right? And everybody's different. All the professors are different, their requirements are different, and that's why you have to be very organized and make sure you get everything in. And in the end, if you don't meet your deadlines, you didn't meet your deadlines, okay? It doesn't matter what happened. Of course, if you had a death, you had COVID, whatever, okay. But if it was just because you forgot or whatever other than death, illness, or something tragic happening to you, in the end, it doesn't matter. And that's the way life works, and that's the way work works as well, okay? So whoever is your supervisor or whoever is your teacher will be okay for the first time. But if it's a consistent and there's a pattern, they're not gonna be okay with you. And in the end, you're not gonna be the employee, or you're not gonna be the student that really is up to par to whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're a sub employee, right, to a company, well then, you're not an additive. You don't bring anything in. If you're a sub student, right, where you're just sort of going along, or you never meet your deadlines, or you're always having excuses, then you won't be able to succeed at a higher level. Okay. So stop arguing with your teachers. Stop making excuses. Stop this, stop that. I had several students this term, and I'm just gonna lay it out how it is, okay? And they're like, fine, I'll take my 0. I'm fine, give me my 0. I'm not giving out grades. You earned them, okay? So if you have a 0, you earned it. If you have 100, you earned it. I didn't give you anything, okay? And if you want an opportunity to remake or to turn something in, being mad at your teacher is not gonna help you, all right? Period. You missed the deadline. Period, okay? And so don't come in with an attitude when you're asking for a favor, first and foremost. Second, nobody gives you anything. You work hard for it, and it's your achievement. So teachers do not give out grades. You earn your grades, okay? And so when you blame your teacher, oh, okay, fine, I'll take my 0. Give me my 0 now. Well, I'm not giving you anything. That's the grade that you have. And if you have a 0 with me, okay, you really need to reevaluate your life. As hard as that is, okay? If you have a 0 with me, you have to reevaluate your life. If you fail my class you have to reevaluate your life. If you don't have 100 in my class for the whole term, you need to reevaluate your life. Because what that means is that you were given an opportunity and you didn't take it. So if you're missing my opportunities, how many other opportunities are you not taking, right? So anyway, long little speech there for probably just 1%. All the other ones were excellent. You guys had a super high quality of level of work. of depth of knowledge, and also of depth of being able to articulate and deliver whatever it is, as simple as it seems, but they weren't really simple, that you needed to turn in. So I greatly, greatly am very grateful for that, and very grateful to you all. And so I always enjoy my students. This is not a finale, but I'm just sort of wrapping it up. I think that it's been a really good semester. So if you agree, it'd be great if you guys can give me a great evaluation. And if not, well, I'm sorry, I tried my best. So I think that's it. So discussion board and comment below, but no upload for the SU, okay? And you will be getting ready for next week for your finals, okay? We're already done here. And then I think that's it. If you have any questions, just feel free to text me. I will text back. I think that's it. Overall, it's been a great semester. Okay? Namaste. Love and light.